When a girl looks at you, it's important to do the right things and not the wrong ones. Have you ever found yourself wondering what to do when this happens? Sometimes it can be confusing, right? But don't worry, I'm here to help you. Today, I'm going to tell you 3 things you shouldn't do and what to do instead to win her heart. And the best part, I'll give you an extra tip that will make you even more attractive to the girl you like. Cool, huh? So, let's get started. Number 1. Don't avoid eye contact. I know it can be easy when you're nervous and unsure of what to do to just avoid eye contact. But don't do that. And do you know why? Avoiding eye contact makes you seem uninterested or insecure, and both of those are not good impressions. It can send the wrong message and push her away instead of attracting her to you even more. One of the most common ways a woman tries to get your attention and start showing interest is by trying to catch your eye, creating that eye contact. So, you don't want to start avoiding eye contact if you think she's cute. So, what do you do instead? You want to hold her gaze for a moment and then smile confidently. This shows you're friendly and interested and makes her feel more comfortable with you. It increases the attraction even more. There's truly something magical about eye contact. Research shows that we become more attracted to someone through eye contact. So, use it as the powerful tool that it is. By maintaining that eye contact, you show confidence and you have the perfect recipe to make her heart beat faster. And this is actually the perfect place for me to mention my new free guide, 13 Signs She's Just Waiting for You to Make a Move. Imagine the confidence you'd feel approaching if you already knew that she was interested, she was waiting for you to make that move. Are you ready for the second thing you should never do when you catch a girl staring at you? Number 2 is, don't overthink and hesitate. Again, it's really easy to do, but not helpful at all. Overthinking can make you seem nervous and unsure of yourself. Also, when you get in your head, you tend to just overanalyze everything and you kind of just feel paralyzed. Have you ever done that before? Hesitation can kill the moment, make her think you're not interested, and cause her to move on. Here's a little secret. It's kind of crazy, but research shows us this over and over again. Women tend to naturally be better at reading body language than men. This means she thinks she's incredibly obvious about the fact that she's interested, and then if you don't pick up on that and you don't make a move, it's like pure rejection to her. Not to mention, we both know that the longer you wait, the less likely you are to actually make a move, right? We get in our heads as humans and we sabotage ourselves. So, what do you do instead? Take a deep breath and approach her confidently. Start with a simple genuine compliment or a light conversation starter. It's like I teach my clients in my academy. A simple approach is often the very best. Okay, the next thing you should never do is an interesting one. The third thing you should never do when you catch a girl staring at you is start acting overconfident or cocky. Sometimes, when we're actually not confident but we're trying to pretend we're confident, we tend to act cocky or arrogant or overconfident, and that's definitely not going to have the effect you want. It can make you seem insincere and self-centered, and nobody wants a partner like that either for life or even for just a date. Confidence is more about knowing inside that you are a man worth knowing, believing that within yourself. Overconfidence is trying too hard to make everyone else believe it rather than actually believing it yourself. Does that make sense? Confidence means you believe it about yourself. Overconfidence means you're trying to make everybody else believe it instead. Confident men are irresistible. Overconfident, cocky, arrogant men end up pushing away loving, gentle, loyal women and only attracting the toxic ones. So, what do you do instead? In addition to making sure you're building healthy confidence, make sure that you're humble and authentic. Show genuine interest in her as a person and let your natural charm shine through. Building your confidence and a healthy self-esteem is one of the best things you can do for your love life and for your life in general. It influences every aspect of your life. So, in all honesty, if this is an area you don't feel is a strong point for you right now, that's okay. Instead of getting discouraged, take this as an exciting thing and an encouraging thing. You now know what to work on, you have a starting point, and that's exciting. Ready for your bonus tip? Pay attention to her body language, not just her eyes. Notice the subtle body language cues she's giving. If she's staring at you, There will be other cues there as well. Respond with open and welcoming body language. This shows that you're approachable and interested too. The guide I mentioned earlier will help you a ton because you'll have 13 signs instead of just one. So, make sure you download that. Non-verbal communication is insanely powerful. Mastering it can help you become incredibly attractive and help you create a deeper connection, which is what you want, right? So, when a girl stares at you, remember, don't avoid eye contact, don't overthink, and don't act cocky. Instead, smile confidently, approach with ease, and be your authentic self. Thank you so much for watching, my amazing friend. And a huge thank you to everyone who's so supportive in the comments of my last video. I mentioned there that YouTube is not really supporting wholesome content, at least not in this area right now. In fact, my views are ridiculously low right now, and that's a problem. So, thank you for your support. Please continue to share with a friend. And a special thank you to everyone who's so amazing with these super thanks. It warms my heart to know that so many of you care about wholesome, Christian content. Now, whether you've ever used the super thanks before or not, if you're enjoying this and you would like to continue to support wholesome Christian dating advice, consider using the super thanks today. It means a lot. So, thank you again, and be sure to share with a friend. Thank you so much, my amazing friend. One of the most common ways a woman will try to catch your eye and show interest is by making eye contact with you. I had to invest in that one. Something hit me where it hurts. I don't know, it keeps dancing around in my head. I'm afraid it's going to fall off, but it's so cute, so I had to wear it. And thank you to everyone who leaves very kind comments about my hats. You guys are my favorites. And to those of you who leave rude comments about my hats, why? Why do you gotta be like that? Like really, what's the purpose in saying, I'm going to ruin somebody's day by telling them their hat's ugly? Really, what kind of rush do you get out of that? If you think my hat's ugly, that's okay, that is your privilege, but you don't need to tell me about it, okay? Every now and then, feisty Melanie just comes out. That wasn't too feisty, actually, that was pretty good. We'll save feisty Melanie for a different scenario, okay? I totally lost my train of thought. That was a tangent. Let's get back to it. Sounds pretty amazing, right? Well, you can have this. Yes, you can.